2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph Hill here in San Francisco. We're just about set for action. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most 15-plus assist games in NBA history by a non-guard. And he averaged more assists and more rebounds than he did points. And his defense, of course, remains all-NBA. Guys?
What a unique play. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Roby in at the 5. And for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. To the inside, Green, good, and Curry gets the assist.
How about the court awareness there? Peripheral vision of Curry, strong feel for when guys are uncovered, finds the open man.
Now, here's Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up to the stripe. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace, and that's a nice feel play.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. 4-point game. Here's Roby. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Thompson finds Curry. Back to Thompson. A 3-ball. It from downtown.
Looking to shoot immediately off the pass, and I don't think he even felt the leather that time.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander to end the run.
What he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure. Weight off his shoulders.
And that mental aspect impacts players. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And Looney sends it back.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
Curry looking it over. Inside. Dort with the ball. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's all evened up.
More and more promise here as a jump shooter, as Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid three-point shot.
Here's Curry. Put on the bucket.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Dort against Wiggins. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. Shooting foul as As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
They get Stephen Curry.
Long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
With most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Kevon Looney on the inside doing a little bit of damage now.
To the middle. And Looney sends it back. And he gets it back. Good. That one on target from Roby. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Poole, the pass to Green. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Tough to contest that one. Draymond went right up into a one-piece shooting motion.
Pass to Roby. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the pass to Roby. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Warriors lead. And here is Poole. Driving inside. And that one drops for him.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Passes it to Giddey. Knocked away. Poole with the steal. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside Favors. Down low. Here's Mann. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Bjelica, who's checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Klay Thompson.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Favors can't get it to go.
They create such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And Poole gets it to go.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Golden State foul. Jordan Poole. That's his first personal foul. Team's fourth.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Payton attacking and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Pokusevski. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Poole the pass to Kuminga. Thunder with the rebound. Now Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Mann. Here's Pokusevski. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up 4. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Thunder trailing by 4. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Payton is out there with Curry. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And there's Iguodala. And it's Kuminga in at the 4. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And great, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable. And
so here is Oklahoma City. The Warriors making the shot. Nobody near Williams. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Now they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Pools checked in for the Warriors. Thunder trailing by 7. Poole with the steal. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. Drives to the hoop, and Poole gets it to go. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
11 feet away. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. Roby, no good, unable to end this run. Payton passes to Bjelica. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Roby's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Roby can't hit. Warriors leading by 13. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Baisley. Goes up and lays it.
Timeout. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
It's time for T-shirts.
for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Bielitsa. Green comes in for Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Gary Payton. Now, here's Poole. 8 points for him. Wiggins drives in. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bazley. Here's Roby. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
Warriors leading by 11.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he'll attack the rim as often as you let him.
That's impressive stuff, too, for a young player to just rely on the fact that they are relentlessly going to attack any opposition defensively and try to get to the free throw line and take that kind of contact. And that's what Shai does. Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
Warriors have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Poole kicks to Thompson. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Poole. Pass to Looney. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Thompson gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Oklahoma City has gone 1-2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Poole with the steal. All alone, and it's Thompson with the jam.
He's showing a little bit of speed in the open floor there as he gets up the lane in transition.
Thompson against Dort. Over Thompson. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Warriors leading by 16. Here's Wiggins. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Looney with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And stolen by Wiggins. With 4 seconds on the clock, Green, no luck. A dominant running away with it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. But, fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Lou Dort, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point.
I'd like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
Now here's Curry. And there's the drive. Thompson inside the line. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Buries it from three-point range.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3. Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
Here's Curry. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got 10 points. Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Good. That one on target from Roby. Roby's got 4 this quarter.
0 hesitation from Shea on that play.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Looney with the bucket.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
16.
With some changes, Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green, and it's Iguodala in for Andrew Wiggins. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Derek Favors checked in for Isaiah Roby. Pokusevski's come in for Basin. Wiggins is checked in for George, and it's Williams in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams finds Wiggins, and he uses the glass on the lane. Wiggins has got his first points of the game.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Curry passes to Looney, and stolen by Favors. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Williams is running. It's good. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Puts it up from 12, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Driving to the basket. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Curry's got 12 in the game. They're trailing by 21. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third, and Stephen Curry with the foul.
That's his third.
That'll be his third foul so far.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
Williams looking around. Robinson Earl. He's covered by Iguodala. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
And also, they've been very committed to just this hard-charging, attacking style of offense. A lot of points tonight coming off of penetrating the gaps on defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Gary Payton comes in for Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And as a team, really just in the middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint, poked loose, and stolen by Favors. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Outside Williams. Robinson Earl. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Iguodala finds Bielitsa. The three from Poole. Another three for Golden State.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
For the Thunder, Dort comes in for Pokusevski. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Kenrich Williams. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's got 4 rebounds in this game. The three from Poole. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Porter. Then there's Payton. Then it's Curry. And it's Green in at the 5 spot. No good from Payton. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. To the middle, here's Roby, and he goes in for the dunk.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Curry. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Outside, Dort. This is it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's man, covered by Payton. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander off target with his 3.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And he comes up with the deuce. Porter's got his first points in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's man, takes it inside, and he makes good on the layup.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Inside, here's Roby. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Curry. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Steph's such an ideal pick-and-roll guy. The threat of the long ball always there. So whether he's shooting or passing, the defense has a hard time keeping up. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustment the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Kicks team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Kicks team.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Klay Thompson in for Payton. That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul, and one more. It'll be hitting the showers.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket counts. 17 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And Lu Dort made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper, well, he's earned it with his play.
Some changes in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Thompson. And Pools. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bazley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
No layups right there for SGA up to the rim.
Warriors leading by 23. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Kuminga. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Payton. Can't connect from short range.
He rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't. He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Cool with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And another three for Golden State.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try.
Draymond's energy, guess what? It's here. It's in the game right now, and he's attacking.
Down low, here's Giddey. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Poole. Fires from deep. That one doesn't go. Fires the three. Giddey, no good. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now, here's Poole. No good there off the double clutch. Over in the corner, Dort. To the paint, here's Roby. Boom, he jams it straight down.
of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder,
5 seconds left in the game. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on in a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and, you know, then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.